Ospreys, welcome to Capital Consequences, a special edition of Inside Swoop in 90. I'm Megan Gugliaro, here to give you the inside scoop on Inside Swoop. Across the U.S., hundreds are charged for the Capitol riot crimes. According to AP, more than 800 people have been charged for crimes ranging from misdemeanors like illegal entry and disorderly conduct to seditious conspiracy by two far-right extremist groups, the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys. AP reports that this is the largest prosecution in the history of the Justice Department. Attorney General Merrick Garland stated that, quote, all January 6 perpetrators at any level will be held accountable. The Proud Boys are among hundreds charged against those in the riot against the Capitol. The Proud Boys are an American far-right exclusively male organization that promotes and engages in political violence in the U.S. It's alleged that the Proud Boys conspired to forcibly oppose the lawful transfer of presidential power. They are scheduled to stand trial in August, and the U.S. House Committee prepares to lay out its findings during the public hearing tonight. A documentary filmmaker will be a key witness for the House panel investigation hearing. Nick Quested, a British filmmaker, was able to record many of the Capitol attack by members of the Proud Boys. According to AP, the hearing will be an overview of the committee's findings and a look back on the violence that occurred on January 6, 2021. The footage from Quested will be presented to the public for the first time during the hearing. Hello, Ospreys. Welcome to Inside Swoop in 90 and our special report on the January 6 hearings. I'm Megan Gugliaro, here with an edition of Capital Consequences, where I give you the inside scoop on Inside Swoop. On Tuesday, a last-minute hearing shows a new testimony from witness Cassidy Hutchinson. Hutchinson, a former White House aide, provided her account of the time leading up to January 6. AP reports that Hutchinson had originally worked for some of the most conservative Republican offices before being hired as a special assistant to the president and later promoted to a principal aide for Mark Meadows, Trump's chief of staff. During her testimony, Hutchinson revealed that Trump was informed of guns and other weapons in the crowd of his Stop the Steal rally at the White House and still sent the crowd to the U.S. Capitol. AP reports that she also told the committee that Trump had even tried to join supporters. According to AP, Trump responded to her testimony on social media by calling her, quote, a total phony and bad news. So what's next for the House committee hearings? The next hearing will not start until July, and the committee hopes to set up an interview with the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, Virginia Ginny Thomas. Earlier in the month, text messages between Thomas and some of Trump's team from days leading to and the day of January 6 were revealed. According to AP, she has previously stated that she, quote, can't wait to clear up misconceptions. Hello, Ospreys. Welcome to Inside Swoop in 90 and our special report on the January 6 hearings. I'm Megan Gugliaro, here with an edition of Capital Consequences, where I give you the inside scoop on Inside Swoop. The 8th and final summer hearing aired last Thursday during the primetime slot, earning 17.7 million views, reports Nielsen. According to AP, during the 8th hearing, the committee focused on the 187 minutes between Trump's January 6 speech to the march to the Capitol. The House committee was also able to present footage of outtakes from Trump's speech on January 7th, refusing to say the presidential election was over. Now let's get into what's next for the January 6th committee. According to AP, the committee hopes to reconvene in September to interview more witnesses like former cabinet secretaries. It has also been reported that they may subpoena Virginia Ginny Thomas, the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. One of Trump's longtime allies, Steve Bannon, was convicted for defying a congressional subpoena. On Friday, Bannon was convicted of contempt charges for defying the House committee's subpoena while investigating the January 6th insurrection and his involvement in the effort. According to AP, Bannon faces up to 2 years in prison when sentenced on October 21st. Hello, Ospreys. Welcome to Inside Swoop in 90 and our special report on the January 6 hearings. I'm Megan Gugliaro, here with an edition of Capital Consequences, where I give you the inside scoop on Inside Swoop. First up, the House January 6 committee held its October hearing just last week, where the panel made a unanimous decision to subpoena former President Trump for his involvement. The former president was originally not supposed to be subpoenaed, but according to AP, the panel is doing so, quote, for relevant documents and testimony under oath. The panel also showed a new video of Trump where he described a multi-part plan to overturn the 2020 election results. The committee believes this led to the attack on the Capitol. Another video shown was of Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi giving an inside look at the Capitol on January 6 and how congressional leaders handled the situation. So, what's next for the House committee? The panel must set up an interview date with the former president. This can be revealed sometime this week, and it is unclear how Trump will respond. The panel is also talking to lawyers of former Vice President Pence, but it is not clear if he will give his testimony or be subpoenaed. According to AP, the committee will wrap up in the new year and is expected to make its final public arguments in December. Well, Ospreys, that's it for this special report of Capitol consequences on Inside Swoop 90. Be sure to check in with us next time for more updates, and until then, I'm Megan Gugliaro, and I'll see you next time.